Okay, we're here at Lancaster Log Cabins. This is their main building here, and I drove up from down there, and you can see the actual factory where they're making it. We'll take a look at that here in a minute, but this building seems to be pretty new. It's telling you right here on the wall that it was built in 2020. A huge complex here. They got a lot going on, but we're going to check some stuff out. There's one freebie left. We'll take that. Miss Oxford 821, hold on to that. Let's see if anybody's here today. We're here on a holiday and it's locked. Okay, we'll see if we can poke around and get yelled at for snooping. These are park model log cabin homes, and we're thinking about doing some kind of, agro-tourism or something like this on the property. One of the things we're kind of floating around is rental cabins, or at the minimum, just a cabin for when
we have the kids up.
Yeah, so we're not all jammed up in the barn house. So this is pretty close to our home, and I like the idea that it's actually log cabins. It's a log cabin home built on wheels. We don't want the property taxes to go up. Building something permanent on the property, you're getting into a whole new ball game of paying taxes and stuff like that. But something that we like this, that's on wheels, that you could just plug in and move around, it's not going to affect the property tax. And you can finance these just like you would be buying an RV. So we just sold our truck camper. If you look back on our channel from a while ago, we had a truck camper for, I don't know, maybe 5 years or so. And
yeah, we used it a lot.
We traveled around in a truck camper. And that was just a camper loan, just a regular RV loan. And they hand those out pretty much like candy, don't they?
Right. Now, you can only finance for up to 15 years.
15 years is the max. But we did some math. These run, like this model right here is probably around $70,000, I would imagine.
Right. Not
including probably tax and delivery to where you're going, so it's probably gonna be more than that. But I think we ran the numbers and tried to guess it'd be like what, $4 or something a month.
Yeah, well, if it was $75,000 over 15 years, it's without interest, it's $416 a month. So you gotta add the interest in.
$500 a month for 15 years for something like this. But
if you can just rent it one time,
or once a month,
a
weekend a month, probably, something like that. So, I don't know, it's one of the ideas we're phoning. We're not sold on anything yet. We're just going to take a look here. And like I said, I like the idea that it's log cabin. It's got metal roofs on it, 40-year metal roof.
Right.
It's all wired. It's ready to go. You literally just hook it up to your utilities on your property, which we already have. We planned for that in advance. So on the side of our house, we have an extra dump station. We have a 50, 30, 110 amp box set up out there, and what else? Another water line.
All right.
So we could take something like this and put it right next to our house and on another parking area, and run the hose and all right to it. So this would be instantly set up. It's already leveled. It would be ready to go. So I don't know. Let's go take a look at some other ones. But we want to take a look at these. I'm more interested in the utility part of it, more than a layout per se. I see your vent there, your mini split, your drain, your electric box. They all have, everything's pretty much the same, which I've learned from being here a couple minutes, but all double pane slider windows. Yep, this is running, so they have the AC on. And that is your AC drain right there. This is their Adirondack, maybe? Is she open? It is open. Okay, so let's see if I was wrong or right. If this AC on this one mini split can cool off this whole place.
It's definitely cool in here.
It is nice and cool in here. The mini split says 74 degrees. I can feel the air. It is blowing all the way out here. At least 3 feet away. And you can feel it way out here. This mini split, whatever model that is, did it say Carrier on the outside?
I don't know.
We'll take a look at that again, everybody. But this mini split here, that's saying 74. You can see that. I'm going to stand in the middle here, and so the middle of the floor, I can feel that cold air coming out of that mini split. So we do have the vaulted ceiling. The ceiling fan is doing nothing. That ceiling fan it's circulating air, but it's not blowing air down. So that needs to be on a down rod. It's way too close to the ceiling, and it's way up there. I mean, that is it's got to be 9, maybe 10 feet tall ceiling. It needs to be on a down rod. Beautiful cabinets, hickory cabinets. I like this kitchen here. Just enough countertop space for a weekend if somebody's renting it. Hardwood cabinets. I don't know what the boxes are. That's always the trick, everybody. You can have these beautiful doors, and you're looking at these doors and you're going, oh wow, it's hardwood cabinets. That's hickory, but the boxes would be made out of particle board. So I'm not too sure on this one. Okay, so this is plywood. Okay, so we've got plywood boxes with hardwood fronts, which is a plus. It's not particle board. We like that. Laminate countertops. I'm not too fond of that. Instead of solid surface.
And it's warm in there.
Okay, so she's saying this definitely, boom. It's at least 15 degrees hotter in here instantly. They had the bedroom door closed and no air's coming in here.
But I will say the bathroom door they had open and the bathroom's cool.
Okay, so if the doors are open, you're good. They should probably have a hole cut out with a fan that can come through there and push the air into here. But I'm impressed. I with that dresser, the two little, they're nice nightstands without a drawer. And then, yeah, you do got to put your cell phone. Everyone's going to put their cell phone and a bottle of water next to the bed. An armoire.
That's nice, but
it's nice, but unnecessary. Like, I don't think anybody's going to. I don't think anybody's going to use that for a weekend.
Up close.
Yeah, I don't. Dovetails front and back on. I don't like these. There's little ball bearings in here in these stainless sliders. I'd rather have wood on wood sliders instead of these ball bearings, because you put a lot of weight in it, they shimmy, and the ball bearings fall out, and then
it does glide better this way than using the wood on wood, but
it don't last.
We have that and it doesn't last.
They don't last. Wood on wood sliders, everybody, that's what you want. Huge windows. I'm impressed with the big windows.
Well, you have to do that. You have to make it an exit for the fire.
Yeah, I mean, you could jump out any one of these. That's huge. I mean, that's a picture window for a bedroom. You're going to be spending extra on curtains because it's so big. Yeah, there's enough windows on this that now up where our place is, it's pretty chilly, I would say, most of the year. Like, you could probably get away with open windows. But that mini split in this size camper, their Adirondack model, is really nice. And I'm going to tell you, let's look at the bathroom here. Just from out here, it's pretty big. I wish this vanity was bigger.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have made a vanity.
Why this? Like, I think we could have had this vanity come out to the window. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of wasted space right here. That's probably a standard 30-inch vanity. You could went with like a 48-inch vanity and centered that. The lighting fixtures, I'm not sold on that, but I would like to see some LEDs in here or something.
Well, these are those.
It's just it's more decorative than anything. Yeah, I think the one complaint I would say is this vanity should have been bigger. You could have used a nice, more countertop on here. But again, big window. The shower is pretty nice. Is that a one piece? I don't think it is. I think it's, no, I don't think that's a one piece. I'm not sure if that's a one piece or not, but it's perfect for a rental here. Bunk beds in the living room. I'm going to say no bunk beds in the living room. Let's do away with that.
I don't think I would buy a setup that has your couch with beds in the same room. I'd rather go get a 2-bedroom. You're coming out, you want to make coffee, you're an early riser.
Yeah, these people aren't sleeping. Yeah, so 2 bedrooms might be the key. Unless it is just a family with their young kids. I mean, that's what this is probably made for. Right there, and kids won't care. Yeah, let's go take a look. I know. So that was the Adirondack model,
right?
And you don't like that?
I don't like it because you're limiting yourself to a family with kids, which is great. But now, if it was a bunch of couples coming up, I know we'd be fighting for the bedroom because
Yeah.
I don't want you walking through where I'm sleeping at.
That might be the trick to make them rent 2 cabins instead of people staying in the same cabin now, if they want to spend the money. So you could get 2 of the, I'm assuming cheaper Adirondacks because it's smaller, and you could rent 2 cabins instead of 1 cabin because people want their own bedroom. Okay, so let's check out this next model here. This one, they have a sign called the Sierra. These porches are big, cathedral. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but I really like the porches. It's really nice to sit out here. Wow, that's okay. So same thing as the other one almost here. We got a lofted area. It's cool in here. That mini split on the wall in the same place is doing the job, everybody. It is hot out today. It is hot and humid.
I like this kitchen better.
Yeah, so you gotta
counter space, you can prepare
kind of in the middle. You're kind of stuck here in the middle, like.
Right, you're here, you're prepping whatever you gotta do.
Now open that stove. Let me see you open the stove here.
I mean, you might have to stand off to the side if you're a larger person, but either
Okay.
way, you're like refrigerator, counter to prepare things, stove, sink right here. It's only be one person working this area, and then if you have small kids.
Yeah, and I like that you got the couch here. That's good. And instead of bunk beds being over there, you've got steps. That's where the bunk beds were in the other one.
Right.
And your TV would be on a swing out bracket right there. That's fine.
Yep.
Windows, man, you've got more windows, plenty of windows. The hickory cabinets seem to be standard, man. And I just walked past that mini split and it's blowing and I don't hear anything.
No, it's very quiet.
Holy cow.
Well, I guess
I feel like I hear a ceiling fan.
in here.
I hear the ceiling fan in the bedroom more than that. And that is ice cold air blowing on me. That is crazy.
So now you still run into the same problem. People are walking through your bedroom.
Yep.
But I still like this better because those people might walk through. You have a curtain or something here, but you can still now come out and be in the kitchen, getting your coffee, hanging out without feeling like you got people sleeping next to you.
Watching
like
you.
The other one. Right.
Yeah, watching
and
you.
You're watching you. It's like you're going to be trying to be super extra quiet out here because you got people. Well, if you're in the other one, you have people right there, and I would think that they were thinking that I was watching them.
Right.
So at least now there's a little privacy, even though you might have somebody walking through.
Now, it looks like there's no door here. Like she said,
I would hang up one of those
I'm wondering-
those rods that just.
yeah, but no air. Now you're stopping air from going through the.
Yeah.
They've got the fan up there. Let's go up to the loft, everybody. We're going to show you what's going on here. So,
Sucking into that.
yes, so that fan that they have up here in the loft is just a hole in the wall, and that fan is blowing the air from here into the other room, into the bedroom. So that's how you're getting your AC into the other room.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah, the lighting situation I don't like here. I mean, those lights are ridiculous. Hanging out like that in a loft with kids, I don't like that. It probably should be some flush LEDs. Like even in here, your light fixture is this ceiling fan, which I'm not a fan of, and a regular bulb light there. So now it seems really light in here because it's all windows. It's literally windows everywhere, which is good, but very dark in here in this little hallway. Again, I kind of like this a little bit better. Can you feel it? There's our ceiling fan. I could hear that in the living room.
I would definitely put a drop bar on that to bring it down.
Yeah, that is way too close to the ceiling,
And
everybody.
that thing in the wall, is that just an open airway for?
Yes.
Or is it a fan?
It's a fan. It's a fan. There's a fan there. It's blowing. It's turning.
Because it's not really. It's not unbearable in here, but it's not.
Cold.
Yeah, it's not cold.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, the humidity's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But.
But this door was open too, so
Yeah.
if that door's closed, I don't know how it can blow air into a closed.
That fan needs to be a lot bigger.
You need another mini split. I think I would upgrade no matter what. I would upgrade to
Second mini.
a second one right there. I like when I'm sleeping. I want to be underneath a down comforter.
Right.
Freezing.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Yeah. So this says exit right here. So this is your. This is how you get out in the fire right there.
This area is warm though.
Yeah, in the middle it's warm.
You would definitely have to get some kind of fan or
Yeah.
something that's pulling, maybe a little angle fan or something that's going to pull that cooler area.
Well, the
into this
kids will
area.
be really sweating in here.
Or even if it's not kids.
I actually can
you have a
feel,
bunch of adults.
I can feel the cold air on my feet.
But up here.
But up here it's like that because of the ceiling. I could touch the ceiling. When you don't have these vaulted ceilings like that, it really makes a difference. Now this bathroom's definitely smaller,
But I'm okay with this.
but you don't need, yeah, that other bathroom was huge and
You just need to come in, get a shower, go to the bathroom, get out.
get out, right. The shower's big enough. It's not very tall though. I mean, it's
That'll work.
six,
Well,
that's,
if you're 6 foot
si-
two or
yeah, if you're
something.
over 6 foot, you're in trouble. You're gonna be
Right.
ducking. All solid doors on this.
Oh, here's our water tank.
If it was me, I would do away with these hot water heaters and I would get a instant on-demand hot water box. Whether if it's electric, which we have on our house, or a propane one, which is a pain to have to fill up propane. The loft area doesn't count against your square footage, so that's all extra space. All right, let's go look at another one. I like the porches, but I noticed when I was on the website looking at other park models, mostly trailer park models, not really cabin park models, but their porches were made out of the fake wood, the Trex or something, and they're still making this out of regular pine. And I don't even think that's pressure treated pine. I think it doesn't look like it, don't feel like it.
Well, I think it's fine if it's pressure treated because
It's under roof.
It's under roof.
Poly wood floor would be more maintenance free. I don't know. All right, so that's the one that has the loft on it, and this might be that one without a loft, but the ceiling's definitely lower, so you're not going to have, see the pitch of the ceilings, it's not going to be as of a high a ceiling as that one. But let's just see what it looks like without a loft. This is the Lakeview. You can only buy this model if you're putting it in front of a lake.
Well,
Definitely smaller.
Right off the bat, I like it better because your door isn't hitting your couch.
Okay.
Everyone we've been in so far, the door opens and hits the couch.
Yeah, so we got room for a couch, a long kitchen now, the whole length over here.
This looks like a bigger table, maybe?
There's no steps there.
See, because there's not an upstairs.
There's no upstairs.
This is like more, this is very open feeling. You could probably put it like a little coffee table right there if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's enough.
You'd have to move it to do, if you're going to use that to sleep on, but I don't know, I'm liking this one the best, I think.
Each one we go to, she's liking it better than the last one. So they strategically placed these that
Well,
way.
right off the bat, this middle room
Is better already.
is better because of the ceilings.
There you go.
It's not hot, it feels cool.
There you go. That's exactly what I was saying. So without that loft and that flat ceiling, now you've got a vaulted ceiling here. That air, that hole from the fan is blowing the air through here, and you don't have that.
cool. The
It's
whole place
it's
is
cooler. It definitely makes a difference. So I know everybody's like, oh, the loft, but
Wasted space. I just think that the only one is going to be in that loft
as a
is
kid
kids.
playing, yeah.
And if you don't have a lot of kids,
You
the
don't
bunks
need
are
it.
fine.
And how much more is a loft? $10,000 more, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
So
But even here, without the ceiling fan, that
it's
gives
not
you
even
no air
on.
Anyway,
It's not doing anything. Yeah.
But
It's
still
cooler. It's cooler because you have this big open space coming through here now. And this air has the opportunity, this fan has the opportunity to draw now.
Yep.
So again, the bed being off-centered and smaller to me is weird.
Well, that's because they're trying to make
Room
they're trying to
for
make dressers and stuff.
dressers, yeah.
And I'm okay with this. Even this bed being this size with this, if it came this way and you couldn't change it or whatever, because I got a couple friends that every time I go away with them, they immediately put
Unpack.
the clothes out of their suitcases and into the drawers. Whether we're staying for 2 nights or 5 nights, they just like their clothes out of their bag. They can get to them easier. This thing, on the other hand,
This got to go.
I just don't see anybody hanging anything up.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you would if you didn't have a dresser. But if you're staying in a cabin and you're
Why do you need
hiking
yeah.
and camping and you're
Who's-
doing all these things, you're not bringing dress clothes or something that needs to be hung up.
Probably not. Probably not.
So, But
Yeah, I would rather get rid of that and put a chair, a nice chair to sit down to put my shoes on and get dressed.
that would be
Yeah.
nice.
So out of the 3 that we've seen so far,
this one.
it's this one because let's look at the.
Always like,
Okay, this bathroom is exactly like the other one. Yeah. No, it's just big enough. The very first one we looked at, he had all that extra space where they could have put the bigger vanity, but they didn't. That's in a smaller bathroom. Now it looks better. It looks fine.
I mean, this is still designed for parents with kids.
Parents with kids.
Because, you know, adults probably want more privacy.
Yeah, and
that's
save
what
your
you
money.
have.
And I want to say save your money. Don't get the loft.
No.
You're restricting your air. Then you've got your staircase taking up room. Even if it's a ladder, taking up room. It's so much roomier in here. The kitchen is bigger. And even though this ceiling isn't as tall as the ones with the loft, it's tall enough.
Yeah, it's still very
It's tall enough. And like you said, the door opens without hitting, swinging into your couch.
Yeah. So far, unfortunately, I don't have a lake to put this on.
Yeah,
But the
so-
Lakeview is the winner so far.
Yeah, we don't have the Lakeview, but all
We
right.
do have a stream view.
I'm still waiting to see a 2-bedroom, so let's keep going.
Now this is probably a 2-bedroom.
All right, so this we got some funny stuff going on here. It looks smaller lengthwise to me. The AC's on, that's good. We're going to check this out. This is called the Rancher. Door in the middle. This was what I was waiting to see. Instead of a porch. We don't have a porch anymore. We've got a little loft area, which is also interesting to me now because you don't have a loft in the middle and the air not being able to get to the second half of the camper or the cabin. It's just on one end. So I'm guessing it may be fine.
Maybe.
We'll see, but
Might be a 2-bedroom.
it might be a 2-bedroom, and with the door in the middle, you could always put a little deck or something on it afterwards. Maybe it doesn't take up square footage. That's a question we'd still have to ask, but let's check this one out. This one's called the Rancher. So if you don't have cattle, you can't buy this one.
We're limiting ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. Really open space here. Vaulted ceiling. Everything's the same, so we don't have to keep talking about cabinets and ceiling fans. We've got a door in the middle that swings open, and then bam, you've got this ladder in the middle of the floor here.
But it's still okay because you still have a lot of space here.
A lot of space here. You can even put a chair there.
I actually like the stairs better than a staircase, how they had it
This,
before.
like this ladder.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you could put like, if you did have a lot of gear or something, you could put your gear behind here and get out of the way. Like it's,
Okay, so this little funny area that was on the outside, it is a loft with a ladder, a flat ladder, so it you can climb up it. It's not like, and I'm gonna say I'm okay with this.
me too.
I'm okay with this because it's cold in here. The mini split again. I'm going to show you the mini split. Remind me when we go outside. I want to see what that model is because these suckers work. Man, that loft to me is good.
It's not hot up here.
It's not hot up there, and it's just big enough for some kids to go up there and get on their phone.
Well, this is going to give you a lot of people can come in here because now you can put the kids up there.
Okay.
You have 2 sets of adults coming.
Well, let's see here. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about here. This is a cabin bedroom. We are in a 10 by 10 square, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be 10 by
But
10.
it's fine. You're just sleeping.
Sleeping in here, yeah, a 10 by 10 square.
You're not living here.
It's not a very big bed. I mean, now this.
Now this is a double.
So the other, they were queens because this is a double. This is 2 pillows. You got 2 pillows on this.
Yeah, this is a double. So they must have been queens. Those queens don't look big. Maybe it's because of the room.
They're cabin queens. It's a trick. They're cabin queens. But this is a small bedroom, just enough room to walk around, just enough room to sit and put your shoes on. You can set your phone, you can put your little alarm clock, whatever you need right next to you, but you would have your own room.
And it's better than bunks. I
It's
think.
better than bunk beds, and we've got a solid door here, so if somebody wanted to come and go to sleep,
You can never sleep in there because you can't close the. Well, you can never use the door.
Oh,
Because there's no fan in there.
good point.
There's no air circulating.
There is no air in here. Wow.
it depends on what time of the year that you're staying here, because these windows are huge.
Yeah.
So if it's not, 90 degrees summer and you're here in the fall, say September, October, you open the windows.
Yeah,
probably get a nice
I don't know about
But
that.
you're not sleeping in here with the door closed.
No, you are not. This would instantly turn 100 degrees in here with that window and that door closed. You are done. You're cooking.
You have to go buy one of those, what are the new air conditioner cubes you put on the countertop? You ever see that?
Yeah, like
buy
that.
it at Walmart for $50.
Yeah, something's.
They work, by the way. My sister has one.
Huh. So, bedroom there, and I'm assuming this is the bathroom. Oh, they got it locked. Why would they lock the bathroom on this? We needed to see that. Not much counter space in this model, though. That is it. You got this really big open room, a little bit of counter space. It's probably just like all the other ones, I'm assuming.
I don't think it's as small as that one that we were just in.
Well, anyway, so on this side of the camper is this is the master bedroom.
And this is a nice sized bedroom.
This is a nice sized bedroom. You don't have all those, to me, unnecessary.
This is a big bedroom again. It looks like this is a bigger bed, but it's 2 pillows.
It's still the same 2 pillows.
I still think they're doubles. I don't know what they are. They got to be in the brochure.
Yeah, this is the same bed as the other one.
Right.
It just looks bigger because the
there's a
room's
bigger
big.
space. There's
So
lots of space in here.
I'm liking this one. The kitchen, I don't.
I don't like the kitchen. There's no counter space.
None. There is nothing in this. There's not even a silverware drawer, is there?
No.
You can't even put silverware.
I don't like the kitchen. I feel that they could have made this a wraparound kitchen.
Yeah, this is just a big space of nothing right here. Yeah, I think you could have wrapped that kitchen out and made an L kitchen right here. Yeah, you're never going to look straight at a television. I didn't think about that. If you're sitting down here, you're literally turning your neck completely to the side to watch a television, but to relax.
You could sit here and watch it, I guess, but
that's not very
maybe
comfortable.
That couch can move against that wall.
I think it could. I think you could probably turn this couch from that to here. Yeah, I definitely think so. And that makes more sense to me, yeah. I think I would do this one.
I don't know, I like the other one a little bit better.
There's no porch, though. You get no porch.
I like the Lakeview so far the best. This one's nice. I feel like you can fit a lot of people. The loft is doable because it's on the one end. I'm okay with that, but I kind of just don't like
the kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen kind of.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
Like you can sleep 10 people in here. Just I may be exaggerating, but where are you preparing food at for 10 people?
Yeah.
Right there. It's not happening.
I really like these 2 bedrooms, though. All right, let's see what else we got. This one they got it blocked off, but this one is called the Ozark. And we just stood in there and looked in the window. We believe that this one is that one, but without the little loft.
And without the second bedroom, because the second bedroom is the porch.
Oh yeah, so you're getting a porch instead of a bedroom and no loft. So this is the cheapest one, I would believe.
And I want to say that's a no without even having.
Yeah, this would be a no instantly because it's a 1 bedroom and the bunk.
It has that really small kitchen.
Yeah, it's got the small kitchen. It's only got 1 bedroom. Bunk beds right in the middle of the living room there. So, no. So these mini splits here, these air conditioners, and I'm assuming it's heater, they are carriers. So is there a model number on this? Let's see here. I don't have my glass. Made in China. What? I thought Carrier was like an American company, and guess not. Made in China. But this is.
There's the model number.
There's the model numbers they're using here. And
these things are quiet.
It is so quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut up for a second and just listen to this thing run. That's crazy, and it's really working on these things. So.
I have that at the farm.
Yeah.
How do we got a window unit?
It would be nice if it was a bigger overhang, because your snow load and your rain is on it's going to come onto your house. So I don't know if that's something they can do to make some better overhang on these, because these logs are almost flush with that drip edge there, and that's one thing I don't like. I'd like to have some more of a soffit on these. Maybe that's an option. I don't know. We thought these were more models, but these are all, they're taped up, and these must be sold. They're shipping them out, guys. They are shipping them out. And you can get different color roofs. I didn't know if I said that before. Some are green, some are blue, red. This is a nice rusty, but I'm gonna sneak in here. Hopefully I don't get yelled at. They've got huge buildings where they're putting these things together indoors. So the guys are in there, and that thing goes on. Man, this building is so big. And they assemble them indoors. Is that crazy or what? So that's got to help with quality control. Look at this. All down the line. Look at that. Look at them all. I'm just standing here on the edge by the garage door, but I kind of like that because you don't have a bunch of guys standing out in the rain or the cold trying to put these things together. You seen in the inside there, they actually stain these things. They're treated after they're, I guess, on that assembly line. Eventually they stain everything. And I don't know if that's like a yellow pine or if it's just a cheap, regular white pine. I don't know what kind of logs they are. I'm just showing you. I don't know much about them, but just what we...
On here it's saying Lancaster log cabins. What was it saying on there? Was that what it was
Yeah,
called?
yeah, that's it. Lancaster log cabins.
Those are friendly.
Yep. I can hear they got some guys working some OT today in there, but their office is closed. Two huge buildings. They got this building and the one down there. Here's one of their other buildings. Look at this building. Man, look at the saws. It's all for the woodworking in here, where they cut all their pieces. Wow. And there was another building through this building back there where they had all their, back in there, where they had all the wood stacked up, which I don't want to walk around the buildings, suspiciously, but they've got all the wood here and a pretty big complex here. Very clean. Everything is really clean here. I'm surprised it's such a nice looking operation here. Wow. Actually took the time for a second to, when we're driving out, to take a look at this, and it has the prices in there. So let's open that up and show everybody. So here's your prices on it, because I know that's what everyone wants to know, including me. Like, yeah, you can show me everything, but I want to know how much it costs. So
They didn't have this one there for you to look at.
oh, that's Shenandoah.
That's a cheap one.
That's a cheap one. And you like the Lakeview, and the Lakeview is
Right here.
the next to the most expensive one. So